there's a few. Mike still thinks he's quick, even though he's knocking on a bit now, like. But I don't know. John Grego's quite quick, but probably Wes Grego. Right, there's a few in the changes with a bit of a laugh. People who like to go out obviously include myself. Baxi likes to give a bit of stick out. The likes of Ranard and that who were keen for it and Speedy have gone now. So mate Dexy, probably Dexy likes to give the stick out the best in the changes. Most helpful. Oh, it's a tough one that. I mean, there's not any outstanding candidates for that. Like, I think there's a few think you've got a few tricks. The likes of Jed Grego thinks he's got all the tricks, but he's skillful. But probably for speed of feet and tricky turns and the likes of it, probably say Gav Scott. It's foregone conclusion this one. One and only, and it's Baxi. My God, that lad can moan. There's even lads on the other side who's like, Jesus, does he ever show moaning? So, undoubtedly Baxi. Cleverest, it's hard, mate. Although, I think if you look across the board, you'd have to say it's Gibbo, with him being a doctor and all that. Damien's a teacher, like, but Gibbo. The Danish player. As I said, with a gang of rugby lads like that, there's no lookers on our side, like, but the bloke who fancies himself most undoubtedly is Kenny Jackson. He thinks he's a bit sharp, but no, definitely the famous. The hard man squad. There's tough lads, plenty of tough lads who like to give out though the hard man. Yeah, it's a toss up between the two cousins. I reckon it's you pick out of Tommy Stevo or Robbie Hatton. The best engine. I tell you what, there's a few who've got awful engines, but the best engines. Well, there's two lads really. Where's Grego, who will run and chase balls down all day, but what a lad who just doesn't stop running. He's like a dog chasing a tennis ball on the beach or something, like it's Mali Harper. The thickest player. Jesus, mate, you could probably pick about 14 or 15 lads in this category. Like, I reckon you could throw the Gregos in there, the three of them. Mali's not the sharpest tool in the box. Again, got Phil. Not necessarily thick, but slow to pick up on out of the cracks. But the thickest player, I'd probably say Kenny again. The last pay subs. Well, I would say any of the Gregos, mate. But technically, the last to pay subs, they don't always pay. So. Baxi's always quite keen for I'll get you in the alehouse or that. He does pay, but no, it's got to be the Gregos, mate. And probably Jet out the three of them. Where's Clopper? Well, if Dave Ruby was on our side, it'd have been a shoe-in, undoubtedly, but I think no, where's Clopper? Kenny thinks he's he's must and all that, like his shirt and the likes of, but Baxi's got some bad gear from time to time. But to be honest, it's probably myself. I'm a terrible scruff. Laziest player. No, to be honest, I mean, most of the lads will have a go. It's not down to being lazy with most of them. It's down to just being totally unfit. But if he's been out on the ale, definitely Pablo. Definitely. Where's Barnett? I reckon Mike Smith would say me, undoubtedly. But I think he's just jealous because he's got none. I don't think we've had any shockers. The worst Barnett I've ever seen was Darren Carr turning up with that blue horrendous rinse that he had on, God knows what that was. But where's Barnett? I'd say probably me in terms of what I do with it, but there's a few lads who can't complain too much, the likes of Pablo and Mike Smith. Tommy Stevo was at a brick, Robbie Attenwood, Ali Harper put his body on the line all the time, but the lads will stick his head in the way of anything's Gibbo. Best dancer? I don't know. I've seen some of them out and there's some terrible moves. Mally thinks he's a dancer, but Jesus, he's not. Possibly Gav. Don't know, Gav. Worst dancer? I can't include myself in that because I don't dance. It doesn't happen. But yeah, I've seen Mike Smith with his, especially when he's had a few with his butt clutched to his chest and his Mr. Soft routine. Like, I think he'd probably have to take that one. The longest in the shower, right? As I said, with a smelly chill lads, you know, we're not many who actually dare to venture into the shower. Dexy's particularly keen in this area though. He seems to have a particular desire to, how can we call it, a bit of pubic gardening in his own region. Like, he likes to make sure that everyone has a look at it. For the longest in the shower, I don't know. But as I said, Dexy's fascinated with it, and he seems to be particularly keen on Mike Smith for some reason.